Hello everybody, I am back to take down my 3 months old twist. These twists are way overdue. Every time I get ready to take them out, somebody say your hair look nice, your hair still looks good, keep it in. But it's gotta come out no matter how good it looks because I'm just so sick of it, and then it's starting to hurt my neck. So one thing I'm noticing is that once I have my braids in, once they're freshly installed, they're okay, but as they get older, as time goes by, they start getting heavier and heavier, and I can't tolerate it anymore. So I have reached the point where my neck is like hurting me, so it needs to come out. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna spray a little conditioner. I'm not spraying it to make it completely wet. It's just to avoid taking down my twist while my hair is like dry. So should I start with my edges? Because that's what I've been doing. I just spray enough just to dampen it. And this is just a conditioner mixed with water. That's it. Nothing special. Maybe we can start with the front, right? That's where everybody's curiosity is, because everybody's always curious to know if I'm yanking out my hairline with a twist. And it's coming out very easily because I did the rubber band methods and the rubber band is still in there. The rubber band is safely out. One thing I have been noticing in YouTube is, I guess the longer the natural hair community is been around, a lot of the information have been like contradicting each other. Nobody is no longer on the same page anymore. You know, some things that people have done for years and years and years, people are coming out and saying that they're not good practices, they should be stopped. Let me take example on protective style. There's like two YouTubers that I watch, and they both talk about protective style. One is Seyon Okime. I'm going to write her name down just in case I'm butchering it. She has like a great video on protective styling, and she believes that protective styles should be kept in longer. She usually advises about 3 months, and she does so because every time you prep your hair to install it, you're manipulating your hair, and then when you're taking it out, you're manipulating your hair. So if you're keeping the styling for just 1 month, that means in a month you have manipulated to put it in, manipulated to take it out. She said it's better to keep it in for 3 months, so in once, out once in 3 months, versus doing that in 1 month. So every time, if you take your protective style out every month, you would have been like in your hair a total of 6 times versus a total of 2 times. And I mean, her hair is beautiful, gorgeous. When she had relaxed hair, it was all the way to like butt length hair, and then she ended up transitioning and doing the big chop. Her natural hair is already like a big fro already. It has already surpassed those people that have been natural for years. So there has to be something to her technique. And she had said in her video that she didn't always have long hair. And then there's the other YouTuber, Jen Jax. She used to have a protective style challenge for like 6 months, but she has announced that she would no longer be doing protective styling because it's destructive, it's damaging, it's not good for the hair. Oh my goodness. Whether she's doing the protective style or not, her hair is still short. I'm not saying that your practices are better whether you have long or short hair, but the thing is, I'm not sure if Jen Jax is trying to grow her hair or is she choosing to keep her hair short. But she's telling us one thing, that how protective styling are bad for us, that it's just better to wear our own hair. And I'm just comparing it to this person that's saying the complete opposite thing and have like beautiful, gorgeous hair. So in this YouTube world, I feel like we need to all watch all these influencers, all these natural hair, whatever they call themselves, and at the end of the day, we should take what works best for us out of there, because we can no longer go and be copying everybody's practices to the T. Because as you can see, there goes like two people saying two completely opposite things. But now we're like walking away from each other. So I managed to take out all the front, and I went to the big mirror and assessed it, and everything looks good. This is just my other hair that I've taken out. Okay, so long story short, one influencer says it's best to leave protective styles like these in for like 3 months, and the other person say 4 weeks, and then the other person also said that they were now bad and awful. So you take that and you do what you want to do with it. Okay, so personally I'm leaning toward the 3 months because that's what I used to do anyway. Keeping the hair in for longer is actually not what took my edges out. What took my edges out was like the tight hairstyles. And after I had lost some hair and I had like barely any hair, you know, there, I kept on getting the braids, and the hair was coming back thinner and thinner, and the thinner hair was being braided, and eventually the hair just went bald. So and usually with this white part at the bottom, it's best to just go ahead and break it apart right away. Do like a quick finger detangling and then move on to the next section. I found that doing that is way better for me because on my last takedown video I didn't do that. I let it accumulate and it was a hot mess. So I'm going to be taking that down as I go. Made it about halfway there. It didn't take too long. That's one good thing about the twists. They don't take too long to take out. And let's have a sneak peek of my edges. Look at that. I'm going to proceed by taking this other side down, and we're going to discuss another YouTube contradiction. When I started watching YouTube, there was a lot of YouTubers saying that we need to protect our, not only we need to protect our hair, but we need to keep it in a stretched style. And by keeping the hair stretched, that's how you retain length, especially for afro kinky hair. Because by keeping it stretched, you avoid a lot of tangles, single strand knots, and therefore you avoid breakage and you're able to retain your length. And then one of the person that did it to perfection was Kime Tube. She even came up with the L1, L2, L3 stretch method. And she has grown her hair all the way down her back, and then she even got so tired of it because the hair was too long and she ended up cutting it. But now people are like, oh, you need to wear your coily hair in its natural states. People are promoting more like wash and goes, hence the no oils, no butters. You need to let your kinks shrink up all the way to your scalp. Wasn't only Kime Tube that did that. There was another YouTuber, Joe Styling. She actually stopped making video and she actually completely deleted. Her channel is still there, but she has completely deleted all the videos. She hasn't been posting anywhere, not even on Instagram. So not sure what happened, but I hope all is well with her. She also have grown her beautiful coily hair all the way down her back by stretching her hair. She washes, blow dry her hair, and braids her own hair, and that has worked. But now everybody's like, no, you need to do no oils, no butters, and let your hair just revert back. And so that's what I'm telling you guys. Just do what works for you, because if you're going to be following people, oh my goodness, you're going to end up actually destroying your hair by following people. I know the light is going in and out. It's because it's getting in later and later. But I'm almost down to the last few. I have like 4 left. But speaking on all the changes in the natural hair community, one person that has remained the same throughout all of this, I would have to say, is African Hair God. At one point he left YouTube and he came back, and now he's doing more lives than ever. He still gave hair advice, and I think he's that one person that has remained true to his beliefs. You know, his product recommendations are very minimal, and he's been telling us a long time that it's useless to be a product junkie. So he recommends very minimal, affordable products that anybody can find at the local beauty supply store or Walmart or wherever on the ground. You don't have to order it online. You don't have to worry about shipment and all that stuff. He rather want us to focus on our technique, because you can go farther with your technique than the products. Because what's the point of having the most expensive, the most popular product in the world if you don't know how to comb your hair? You know, if you don't know the basic thing about hair. But I'm almost done with taking these out, and I can already tell how my neck pain is suddenly better. Whew. I feel like a relief instantly. Takedown is complete. I'm so happy to have my hair back. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave all comments and questions down below. Let me know about what you think about all the YouTube contradiction I've mentioned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.